Hi, welcome to this month's Global Stamping Video Hop, and it is all about the new Stampin' Up! In colours. So you can find these, now I've got them marked somewhere here, got my page marked. They are on page 122, and I've got some samples of the cardstock here for you. And this is copper clay, and then there is wild wheat, boho blue, which would have to be my favourite, moody mauve, and pebbled path. Gorgeous sort of earthy, rich tones, really at first I thought not too sure, but absolutely love them now. Love them. So really excited to share them with you today. I made some of these cards from the Gorgeously Made suite, actually, that highlighted these beautiful colours, and these really highlight the colours beautifully, I thought. Okay, and the other thing I'm going to be using today, just to show you in here, because it doesn't come with a stamp set, it is individual, so to speak. And that is on, oops, struggling to find the page here. There we go. That is on page 165, and it is called the Paper Florist Dies. Absolutely gorgeous. Now I'll just show you, we're going to be using some of these today. One of the flowers that it does create, which I'm not using today, but I had done some of these, so I just thought I'd show you these. Isn't that just beautiful with this little center as well? Just beautiful. Okay, so let's get started with our card. I've got a thick basic white, and I've done one basic white matte, and then I have also got pebbled path. Now I'm not using all the in colors. I've been using a lot of boho blue, so I decided I would use some other colors today to highlight to you. One of the suites, the Daisy suite, Cheerful Daisies, that has used every single color in that suite. Now this is an embossing folder from the Country Inn suite. Beautiful pattern. It's not 3D, but absolutely stunning pattern that it gives you on this embossing folder. So I thought we'd use that today as well. Okay, so it's just getting the base ready. Okay. Oops. Make sure I get that on straight. I'm not very known for very straight things. Right, so I have used, let me show you the dies. I have used, this is the die that makes that beautiful center that I showed you. I have used this die here and this die here, and I've also used these dies and this for the center, you'll see, and of course the leaves. So just to show you, I have got some here that I've done, and I have actually used Lost Lagoon for the leaves, which keeps in with that those muted colors. And let me grab my card here, because what I want to do is I want to use my blending brushes, just add a bit of interest to it, to each flower. So I've cut the flowers out of Moody Mauve, and I have done some highlighting already, so just going to get some Moody Mauve and just add a little bit, nothing exact, and it doesn't have to be sort of perfect or anything like that. Just ink up and tap onto your flower. I'm just doing it at the ends. I've done a few of these ahead of time, so just do it on the ends. So that one goes with that one, and that one goes with that one. I've already done that one. I'd add a little bit more there. Okay, and these ones all go together. So that was the one with the 4, and I've added some colour onto those. Now let's have a look at these. This is like little buds. So I've printed die cut the stalk in white, and I have done these too. So I wanted these quite a bit darker, like you would have with buds. So I have just gone in with quite a lot of ink to darken those. Okay, I think I've done that one on the wrong side. So it's a little bit fiddly, but oh, there we go. It's not the wrong side. Let me silence that. Don't want to go pinging through the video. Okay, let me just add a bit of glue onto the bottom here. And we're going to then put the others together. Okay. So let's put that on the big one. So I've just put a bit of glue on the back there, and then I'm just positioning it on top of the bud and then pressing down. Okay, so that's that one. And for this one, I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue in the middle, like so. Don't take long to make. And I love all the layers. Okay. There we go. And then I've got one of these little ones here that I'm going to pop also in the center. I've just kept these white just to coordinate with the card really, and you could do them a yellow color and then one of these centers. So this is in the wild wheat, which I think goes really well for the center of these. And then this one, okay, you just have to fiddle around with it until you've got the right place for this one. And I'm using 2 this time on here. So add another one. Okay. And then lastly again the center. Got my little tool here. Pick me tool. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, so that's the flowers. Let's pop them down here. And I've done those leaves, I think. 1, 2, just add a bit more there with the Lost Lagoon. Just keep that clear. Okay. Same thing really. I'm just tapping it on. I'm not doing anything exact, just adding a bit of texture. Okay. Right. And I have also got some, I've got 2 of everything, so I've made some ahead of time. And I have stamped, I have used the happy birthday from the go-to greetings, the medium one. They come in small, medium and large. Love that. You can pick, and I love the script on these as well. I've used these quite a bit. Okay, so let's pop these happy birthday on, and then I've just trimmed it down. It was not much point really in doing any fancy tag because it's going to be covered up with these flowers. Okay. There we go. Straight. That's better. Okay. So let's just place some of these on. Flowers, and then after that we can do the leaves. Okay, so just grab my dimensionals. And pop these on. And last one. The actual, actually, while I think of it, to tell you, the back of the catalogue, that one's got a little bit of glue on it, so just ignore that. The back of the catalogue, this image here, is created using the Fresh as a Daisy and that Paper Florist die set. So gorgeous when you look at that and see what can be done with it. Okay, and now we have our beautiful buds. Let's see. Just going to glue those down. And let's see where this one. Yep. I'm just putting glue on the bottom. I don't mind them lifting up and having a bit of, in fact I will go around and I do lift up these as well and add a bit of interest to each little petal. And right, and now we have the leaves. That one might go underneath there. I might have to trim that down. Should start at the one that's dry, I suppose. Haven't added any colour to that one. You can see the difference for the one that I have added colour to. Okay, let's add a bit of colour to that one. Get the ink pad out. I thought there might have been enough left on there, but there isn't. There we go. Right, let's do the same with this. Might have to trim this one down though. Not as much space down the bottom. Yep. Let me just trim that. And see. Yep. Bit of glue. Just lift that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, now we've got these ones as well. So let's have a play with these first. So don't need to use them all, I've just done them just in case. And goes there. That one under there a little bit. Maybe in there. Maybe I won't put a second one there, I think that's fine. Like that. Or no, I don't think I'm going to put that second one there. I'm going to put that one there. I think it loses. Oh, there. So as you can see, you just have a play until you're happy. Yeah. So it's always good to have extra, and then you can choose whether to use them or not. This one. I like these long ones. Okay. Right, now the other thing is it comes with twine, of course, in colour twine. I've got some Moody Mauve here. Now I don't really want it this thick, so I'm going to just chop it off down a little bit. You won't need all that, but so with these twines you can just just get a break in it. You can split them so that you've got a finer piece. I just feel with flowers and things, I don't like, I like a smaller piece of twine than a big thick piece. There you go, and you just pull it down like so. There we go, finally. Okay. Way much longer than I need, but that's all right. I'll certainly use it for another project. So doing a double bow, just loop up the top, loop down the bottom, loop up the top, loop down the bottom, just keep it nice and flat, then bring the twine over the top like that, thread the bottom through. So I'm just going to swap my fingers over to there so that I keep that nice and flat. There you go. So and I will use a glue dot. Just about run out, I think. My glue dots. Right, pop that there. Trim that down. And lastly, of course, we have some embellishments. So these are called the 2023 to 2025 in colour dots, and I will use some Moody Mauve. Looks quite pink on these dots actually. There we go, and that is your in colour card using the Paper Florist dies. Hope you enjoy that. Hope you give these colours a go. They are so gorgeous, and just so much you can do with them. And make sure that you watch the other people's videos in this Global Stampin Video Hop. They'll have some wonderful inspiration with the colours as well. And be sure to like and follow me on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.